What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. And actually, we have Familia Rush live, and I know it's been live for quite a bit of time. I didn't get a chance to get this video out earlier. I was tied up with another project that I've had just been trying so hard to get out. So my apologies. This is a bit late, but this is live right now, and it is something you need to be paying attention to. Now, unlike Royale, where Royale is like each day a different boss comes live, this is literally a true and proper raid boss event. This is the classic raid boss. This is the first one we ever got in the game. And basically, with each one, your whole goal is to do as much damage as humanly possible. You're really just trying to wipe these units out as quickly as you can. If you'll notice down here, there's a full life bar, and that basically tells you that how much health is left on this foe. So in this case, we are actually on the second enemy. We'll talk about each one here individually in a moment. But each one is basically going to be have their own unique situations. And this is one of the reasons that I say communication in a Familia is key. Basically, what you need to do is you need to communicate with your Familia. Tell your Familia which team you're going to be better to take on. And I'll talk about those situations here in a moment. And then basically communicate and allocate different people to attack at different times. And whenever a new enemy is up, you need to make the announcements, need to have a Discord or something like that where you can communicate and then let everybody know so people can just try to go in on this and do the best they can. Now, unlike Royale, you get 99 tries, so your biggest number of your day is your best number of your day, and those foes are defeatable. Well, these foes can be defeated. You're not going to defeat them in one turn. You can see down here how much health they got, and nobody's going to do that in one turn. Sorry, I don't care who you think you are, you ain't doing that in one turn. It is just reality. So, you get 4 runs a day. Now, it says up here 2 battles left. Remember, you are going to be able to, basically just by running events and running your normal dailies and things like that, the more you run events, you're actually going to be able to charge up 2 more of these. So, you're going to get 4 total battles. But don't forget, this little button right here, you can change this over to mock battle, and you can have as many test battles as you want to try to get out the most amount of damage that you can get. So definitely utilize the mock battle option so that you can test your teams and get what you need done. But do remember, once those 4 turns are done, you are out. And the way you charge those 4 turns is by just running other events. Anything that costs stamina, basically that's going to be able to charge the event. Now, the other thing to remember here, and this is absolutely huge, absolutely massive, unlike Royale, where different levels come open each day, every time you beat a boss, a new boss comes up and the difficulty increases. So pay attention to this difficulty number. That's going to be absolutely critical to basically how far you're going to be able to make it and how difficult the foe is going to get. So right now, difficulty 20, that's early game for us. That's nothing. When that says 120, you probably start sweating a little bit. But let's talk about what each one does here individually. So I'm going to switch over to this screen here. Okay. Familia Rush enemy number 1. White Dragon times 5. Dragon Killer is effective. Dragon Killer is effective on all of these, so you want to look for Dragon Killer units for your team build. Okay. They do Dark Magic Attack. I'm sorry, it says Dark Magic Attack is effective. I apologize. Dark Magic Attack is effective. We'll talk about that here. Enemy skills, allies, physical resist, magic resist, and all target resist, plus 30%. Now, I think yesterday I said something about doing a single target attack. I was thinking in the terms of Royale. Royale, basically, whatever your biggest number is, that attributes to your score. No, here you want to do the most amount of damage possible. So you really want to get rid of those skills. And I think people misunderstood what I was saying yesterday in the video. I wasn't saying we don't have anybody that gets rid of these skills. What I was saying is that I didn't think we had anybody on the team that was able to do the single target damage. But it's irrelevant now anyway, because that's Royale, not Rush. Rush is a different animal. So, there you go. It says down here, all right, physical resist is 0, magic resist is down 30%. So you do want to use, like it says up there, dark magic units. Fire, earth, wind, water, thunder, and light are all neutral. Dark is down 50%. So dark magic is going to have the best effect on here. If you don't have good dark magic teams, consider another team that might have a dragon killer that is a magic unit, or basically just build the best team you can is really what I'm saying here. Okay. It says Dark Magic Attack and Dragon Killer are effective. On turn 2 and 5, The enemy will use skills to buff physical and magic resist and decrease all target damage. Remove them with units like Demon King Eyes. Now, I don't have my Eyes max limit broken, so I don't know if she's going to be really any good on this team. I'm going to be hard-pressed to build teams for this one, if I'm honest, just because I haven't summoned on the new banners. I think a lot of people are probably in that same boat, too, to be honest with you. Assist units like Live Commentator Hermes are helpful, too, as he decreases the enemy's dark resistance. So, basically, decrease the dark resistance as much as you can, and go to town. Okay? That's enemy number 1. Now, remember, when enemy number 1 is beaten, you're going to cycle over to enemy number 2. That's what we saw just a moment ago. Thunderclap Weaver. The Dragon Killer is effective once again. Earth physical attack is effective. Enemy skill is allies. Single target attack resistance plus 50%. So they're really trying to push you here to use AoE units. And while single targets would normally be really viable here, like basically if you could build up a team basically throughout all of your Familia that can do single target for skill 2, you can wipe it out real quickly. What they're doing is they're just negating that, so you have to use AoE units here. Okay? Physical resistance down 30%. Magic resistance is neutral. Fire, wind, water, thunder, light, and dark are all neutral. Earth is down 70%. So you really, really, really want to use an AoE Earth team. That single target resistance would be nice to get that removed. Maybe you could use the new Hestia, but I think you'd probably be better just to build an AoE Earth team, if I'm honest. Okay? Earth physical attack and Dragon Killer are effective. Aim for big all-target damage after debuffing their resistances. Fight effectively using Buffalo Bell. We're going to call it Buffalo Bell. And a Dragon Killer unit with all-target attack and skill that decreases the enemy's resistances. So, basically, they're really not giving us a huge amount of information here, but basically just use AoE physical Earth units, especially ones that have Dragon Killer. They're just going to be your most effective units. But obviously, since everything is neutral, you can build other teams and do stuff like that. But Earth is just so decreased that it's silly not to use Earth. So build your teams effectively, but remember, Earth, physical, and Earth, physical, and Dragon Killer are going to be your best possible combinations. So build that accordingly. And the reason I'm a little iffy on these is because I did tell you guys not to summon on the most recent banners. And this really does favor the new tail banners, not the rerun for the kid units, but the tail that's got the Buffalo Bell and the Adventure Hestia and all that stuff. I think in the long run of the game, those units aren't going to do a whole lot of good. But, you know, who knows? I've been wrong about that in the past. But to be honest with you, number 1, we're coming into the anniversary, and the anniversary changes everything. Number 2, they always push these new units for the rushes and royales. So I feel like if you don't summon on this, your Familia will probably forgive you, and probably a lot of people are doing about the same thing. So if you feel alone that you are lacking the most recent units, I think a lot of people are too. I wouldn't stress about it. Saving for the anniversary should be your number 1 priority. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Finally, Familia Rush, enemy number 3. Dragon Killer is effective once again. Earth magic attack is effective. Self removes physical, magic, and element resistance debuffs. So debuffs get removed. Strength and magic plus 15%. Self-elemental resist plus 20% excluding earth. So in other words, all other elements are going to get a 20% resistance. So if we go down here, physical resist is neutral. Magic resist is down 20%. So you really want to use magic units. Fire, wind, water, thunder, light, and dark are all neutral, but they're going to be buffed 20%. So really that earth minus 50, you really got to use earth units here. With the other fights, I feel like there is the possibility where you could use some single target units that are Dragon Killer and have other elements. But with this one, I feel like with one minor exception, we might do a video on her coming up. I'm going to test her out and see how she works. A lot of you know who I'm talking about, but she's like my favorite unit right now. She might have a place here, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. But for now, just know that magic and earth are really going to be your best bets. And if you have the new Hestia, you're going to love life. Earth Attack and Dragon Killer are effective. Use Hero Goddess Hestia, a unit that fights with powerful Earth Magic Attack, or Petite Lily, an assist that increases enemies' single target attack damage received. Be careful as it removes physical and magic element resistance on the 4th turn. So turn 4, all of that is gone. Remember, you got 7 turns to do as much damage as possible. So really focus on that and pay close attention to basically what's going on with these foes. If I get an opportunity, I'll do basically a team build with each one and show you guys what teams I'm using and strategies and things like that. But for now, that's the gist of it. That's the overview. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section down below. Like, comment, and share. Good luck to you and your familia. I'll catch you all on the next one. And we got a fun one coming up tomorrow. If you have not subbed, make sure you sub now. I got a great one tomorrow. You guys are absolutely going to love it. It's going to be a ton of fun. And we haven't done one of these in a really long time. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting everybody's feedback on that one. Catch you all on tomorrow's video.